They've played for more than 100 years through conference realignments and up and down seasons. When the victory bell is on the line, these two come back around and get this rivalry tuned up. Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks. For EA Sports College Football. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick completion to the right. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now and they will score. Touchdown, Red Hawks. They're hand off from the shotgun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. And the Red Hawks are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and fired complete. At the 45 on its way. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Darasol. Got his man quickly. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Redhawks. To the air, it's Darrisaw. The quick out. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Redhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got a little space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Guys, let's talk about the Redhawks. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a...
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Redhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll be stopped. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. From the shotgun, the inside give. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Dropping back, it's Darrisaw. Under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, all week, the Bearcats and Redhawks tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
And the Redhawks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. And the coverage team able to make... Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Complete on 3rd down. Across the 25, he's got room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Redhawks are in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Darasaw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's not going to... Hold and fire complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. The Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Tuggle. Right down the gut of the field. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep. The Red Hawks of Miami get to ring the victory bell, and it is sweet, sweet music anytime you take down the Bearcats. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.